1989 Upper Deck, third party polypacks. Picked these up from McNulty Sports Cards inside the bin, in the bin inside the front door. Picked up as many as I could find. I think I got all of them, and I probably got about a dozen of these packages. I scrutinized them the best I could without opening them, and it does not appear as though I didn't see any dark staining. Cards looked good for the most part, so I'm pretty confident about these packs. It says 40 different 1989 Upper Deck limited edition high quality baseball cards. The collector's choice, hot, authentic cards from the first series ever produced by Upper Deck. Back says a relatively low number of Upper Deck cards have been produced in 1989. Upper Deck believes in quality, not quantity. These are the hottest cards in the year. I think Upper Deck changed that a little bit in 1990 when they overproduced their 1990 set, but repackaged by APS Sports Collectibles Inc. out of Johnson City, Illinois, from assortments originally distributed by the Upper Deck Company. So these should be a lot of fun. I don't know if we're going to get any of the Circle holographic team cards, and don't know if they included the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card or not. I would imagine that these were hand collated and put in these packs. We'll have to see what happens. Rookies that we're looking for real quick, of course, the big ones, the Ken Griffey Jr. Rookie card, number 1, worth $100, made the Hall of Fame in 2016. Got the Randy Johnson and the John Smoltz at $15 a piece. They both made the Hall of Fame in 2015. Craig Biggio at $12, made the Hall of Fame in 2015. Gary Sheffield at $5. Jim Abbott and Steve Findlay at $2 a piece. And Sandy Olamar Jr., Dante Bichette, and Todd Zeal at $1 a piece. I'm not sure if these are going to be just low series cards, 1 through 700, or the high series cards, which include 701 through 800. We'll have to check it out. Got a bunch of error cards where corrected cards were made. Got the Gary Sheffield at $5, Brian Holton $1, Gary Varsho $2. The Dale Murphy's coming in at $30 for his error. Mike Gallego $1. Bill Schroeder, Fred Manrique, Herm Winningham at $1. Pat Sheridan's $15 for his error. Jose Canseco's American League MVP, and the last checklist. All right, let's take a look at pack number 1. Oh, I forgot my scissors. I meant to grab my scissors. Let me put this on pause and grab my scissors. Stand by. All right, we're back. Got my scissors. This is going to be video 1 of 2, packs 1 and 2. We're going to open up 4 of these packs. I see maybe a teensy bit of what appears to be some dark staining up here, but just a very little bit. Otherwise, we're looking all right. Start out with me. They don't smell musty. Start out with Floyd Bannister, Lance McCullers, Mike Henneman, Andy Allenson, Bryn Smith. So this essentially is going to be this would be like opening up 2.5 foil packs, essentially, something like that. Bryn Smith, Bob Nepper, Joe Orsulak, Joaquin Andujar, Gino Petrelli, Mike Keith, Stu Clyburn, Mike Morgan, Scott Bales, Roger McDowell, Ron Washington, Sid Bream. Not sure. I'm just trying to keep an eye out, see if we get any high cards. So far, we have not gotten any high series cards. Keith Moreland, Dale Svem, Dave Leeper, Nick Isaski, Zane Smith, Joel Youngblood, Lloyd Mosby, Brian Downing, Angel Salazar, Tommy Herr, Gene Nelson, Brian Harper, Lee Mazzelli, Rick Leach, Carmen Castillo, Mike Boddicker, Mike Campbell, Tim Bertsass, Danny Cox, Ed Olwine, Don Robinson, Rick Shue, Richard Dotson, and finally Juan Castillo. All right, y'all, so these might just be common cards. Might not get any hits. Let's take a look at pack number 2. But you know what? We need the comments to complete our set, so no complaints. No complaints whatsoever. Not seeing any dark staining at all there. We've got Mike Flanagan, Bob Kipper, Doug Trebek. And these are probably all going to be low series, it seems as though. Rick Honeycutt, Frank Williams, Dan Gladden, Neil Allen, Franklin Stubbs, Mark Davidson, Rick Shue, Gary Ward, Rafael Santana, Greg Booker, Felix Furman, Jeff Hamilton, Ron Kittle, Joaquin Andujar, Jeff Reed, Jeff Reardon, Gino Petrelli, Tom Foley, Mike Diaz, Ron Robinson, Ed Romero, Kurt Stillwell, Dave Schmidt, Mel Hall. There is a checklist, very nice checklist. Looks like the first one, cards 1 through 50, as well as cards 51 through 100, nice. Got Marty Barrett, Tim Flannery, Tom Candiotti, Floyd Bannister, Mickey Brantley, Bruce Suter, Larry Herndon, Gene Walter, Steve Baldoni, Bob Melvin, Mark Portugal, and finally Juan Berenguer. And actually Juan does have a bit of some corner damage. Let's take a look at... Right, Mark's looking okay, but Juan's got some corner damage down here, teensy bit up here. So there's the one card that we're going to have to toss. All right, folks, well, I think we answered some questions. Question number 1. Is this just low series cards, or are there high series cards mixed in? Appears as though it's just going to be low series cards 1 through 700. Question number 2. Are any big names in these packs? And it appears the answer is no. These are all pretty much common cards, but You're not going to hear any complaints from me because we need those common cards to build that complete set. So, real happy. All right, folks, there you have it. Video 1 of 2, packs 1 and 2. 1989 Upper Deck. 40 card polypacks. Third party from APS Sports Collectibles. Stay safe and stay tuned. We're fixing to open up 2 more of these packs in video 2.